Next, please. School impact. Okay. Okay.
Excuse me.
Okay. All right, and we talked about that maybe you want to have somewhere in there before you talk about the community impact, you can have, okay, this is our goal for community service. You guys can do the math and figure it out, okay? So you can have a number there, this is how close we are to it, and then go into the stuff you've done, okay? Because he might ask you, you want to be distinguishing it, how many hours do you need? And there's a number, it's published. For some reason I think it's 18. But 26.9 is good. We were community service excellence the last 3 years, but we've always had to be about 40 per cadet. And it keeps getting harder. I don't think we're gonna make it this year because my seniors didn't make it one of their ultimate goals. It's just getting hard. Where we were doing too much community service and not enough co-curricular activities. Okay? So, I don't know, it was nice to have, but they thought differently. Okay, wellness, all right, you met your requirement. You got the 100% accountability. He will look at that. All right. I'll save that for your instructors. Make me remind you of something about the paperwork. Okay, he'll look at that. He'll want to see the booklet or however you keep them on file. He'll have already looked in the computer system. So he's going to know if you missed anything. So he's going to know. And I don't know how he'll treat that. Some of them are out front, they let you know that if you fix it before I'm gone, it was correct, okay? Or they might play I got a secret. I don't know how they're gonna work that, but QC each other, okay? Back up each other, make sure all the circles are circled, signed, dated, all the paperwork, along with the uniform issue. I meant to ask the person, so Lieutenant Seeley, what are your team building activities?
Sir, over here. We'll do things like, we had one, and it's at the beginning of the year, and it was learning people's names, and it was like, do you love blank paper? So you sit in a circle, and then you like go through people's names, or we'll do just like team activities, which is like kickball or capture the flag. A lot of things fall under team building, so we're pretty good about it.
So that's kind of like, we'll do fitness, run, push-ups, sit-ups, crunches, that kind of stuff. And then next week, if they earned it, they get to do a team building or a sport, if they've earned it. So that means they wore their uniforms, they behaved well in class. If not, we're going to do some more running. Because you can't do physical punishment, can you? But you can do PT harder. You can make it harder. Okay, good. Next. Okay, so you did have some hours on there. That's a good slide. Next one. All right, this one your syntax is wrong. This is school year 18. Or academic year 18.
So,
okay?
yes,
If you're talking 17, 18, we're talking about last year and this year.
Yes, sir.
Okay?
Yes, sir.
All right. Some of your other slides say 2017, 2018, that's okay, but then when you went to school year, it's kind of like fiscal year, this fiscal year 18, right?
Yes,
Also? Okay. That's not a big deal, but those pictures are hard to see.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you might just have fewer pictures on the slide and more slides. It's just a little hard to see. How's it work with the lights out? Have you tried that one?
Ryan, go behind there and turn out the front light. The front light, turn out the other one. Is that any better?
That makes it a little better. But you guys got to be able to see your notes if you have note cards and that stuff also. Okay? That does make it a little easier on the eyes. Go ahead. Okay, there you have school year 16, 17. Okay, it's one or the other. It's good to have the participation rate on there. That's the question he would ask. There's also this philosophy too. If you know he's going to ask a question, maybe leave it off the slide and get an easy one. Set them up for one. Okay? So if you don't want to have that community service hours on there, just know what it is right offhand.
Yes, sir.
Okay? So maybe set yourself up for easy.
Yes, sir.
Alright. Davis Montgomery's a good trip, so is Pima Air Museum. Unfortunately, even we can't do both in one day, it just takes too long. So we'll alternate years. We quit going to Luke, I know Luke's closer to you guys, but the tour at Davis Montgomery's a lot better.
Yeah.
Do you spend the night when you go there? Have you ever
We
thought
do.
of it? You did?
Um, Denny's got some connections down there, and
He's got connections everywhere.
We sleep in the,
gym.
yes,
In
the
the gym.
boys' gym or
Yeah, it's
the
free.
youth center.
Okay, slide please. Again, participate, that's great, that's what they'll want to see. Okay, slide please. And the tracking, that's how we do it too. Cadets, they pick up a form, they bring it in, you know, it's signed off by the person they work for, the date, the number of hours and what they did. And then we put it into the computer. Of course, you can't use those for unit hours, that's too bad, but some people have gamed that system before, and I think that's why they stopped that. Okay. Okay. They'll like seeing that you're going to the feeder schools. We have more schools, so we're really busy Veterans Week because we go to almost all the schools. And we do flag raisings and we do veteran ceremonies with them and stuff like that. So that's how you recruit the cadets. That's probably the biggest thing. They see you. I can talk to them forever. That's not going to do it. They see you guys in action. They want to be like you. Okay? Your retention rate, having that on there, that's good. It's good also. Good thing to know. All right? That's good data right there. Okay, next. So he'll probably ask you about the field training exercise, right? Okay, just answer it just like you did. That's perfect. That's a question you probably know that's coming because not everybody does that. So you know that question is coming. He knows what military ball is. He knows what cadet leadership course. He could say, who do you go with? How many schools do you participate with? That kind of stuff. But that's different, along with the cadet exchange. When's the last time you did cadet exchange?
We did it earlier this year. Yeah.
Okay, with whom?
Mojave Bobby.
Okay, all right, go ahead. Everybody should know that answer. Okay. Time-wise, it was good. You might give your principal or counselor or whoever shows up a question or two to ask you. Okay? That's up to your instructor. But you guys will do fine.